Damn, y'all wasn't gonna tell me I'm in this bit looking like a WWE champion. I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand. No, I'm playing. Y'all already know it's the kid, big chilling on the block, man. The one your lady loves. True review, you to go. True review had my baby. I might. You know it's Coach Cooper.
Y'all know who it is, man. Can't be nobody else. It's your favorite porn star's favorite sports journalist, Mr. Bitches himself, God damn it. True Review Sports News very own, man. Now, y'all saw that title, y'all saw that thumbnail, y'all got intrigued, so I'ma give it to you. Is Tyson Fury fugazi? Now, this is a crazy question to be asking because just a couple years ago, people referred to this ginormous being as the Gypsy King, okay? Passing out beatdowns all across the world. Now he did retired out of nowhere. He retired to look like he was just ordering a McDouble. He was in a drive-thru and he was like, you know what, let me just retire. It was just a random ass video that dropped, him announcing his stint with boxing is over. And now people are questioning, did he go out like a McDonald's dosser? All right, did he go out like a Big Mac jabroni? Now, obviously, I have a different opinion of Tyson Fury. But before I give that opinion and yap away this whole goddamn introduction, y'all know the order of things, man. I appreciate the comments and the new subscribers who've been listening. Y'all fire up that like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you're feeling fancy while I fire up this good old join a loverooski, okay? We got that Tony Stark type of lighter today. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, shit. Okay, y'all know what it is, man. Back to business, man. To answer that question, is Fury finished? Fuck no. I think you're crazy if you think Tyson Fury is done. Most people forget he's in the heavyweight division. Most heavyweights are able to go into the later half of their career. I mean, 35 in boxing age and boxing terms is not old. Actually, a lot of the best fighters right now are in their mid-30s. That's like a prime for boxing. You're well experienced. Okay, now obviously physical prime is in your late 20s, early 30s. Now, Tyson Fury being in the middle of that, in the middle of his 30s at 36, still a competitive age. He's 34, 2, and 1. Very impressive career, a lot of entertaining bouts. He's touched the IBF, IBO, WBO, WBC heavyweight straps. He done had all types of size 42 boxing championship belts, okay? And when we talk about the wins that he has, this is where I was kind of looking at it a little bit. I tilted my head a little bit. But he has 2 wins over Derek Chisora. Some people might be like, oh, that's my unk. Why is he beating up old man Jenkins? But Derek Chisora is game. Okay, and then he has that upset win that kind of put him on the scene as far as a global phenomenon against one of the Klitschko twins. He went over there, got the upset win, pattered him up. He beat Deontay Wilder. All 3 of those fights, I included them, and this is just kind of a side note for the True Review community, okay? Tyson Fury is actually the first fighter that has made me money gambling. He started my gambling addiction, okay? Everyone was talking about Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber. He's gonna put this dosser into the nosebleeds. You know, we saw it differently. Now, Deontay Wilder, in that trilogy, if y'all have not enjoyed those, please do. That first fight was great, but I think even with the knockdowns, Tyson Fury still snuck that one out. I think Wilder only won those 2 rounds. He scored a knockdown in, and somehow that became a draw. But however, you know, I don't care. His next win was impressive. Tom Schwartz, Otto Wallin, and then Dylan White. Hit Dylan White with the uppercut we seen coming 16 months ago. And currently, he's ranked the #1 6th ranked heavyweight. I think that's about a right ranking. That's fair. His next fight I put to be announced because he's allegedly retired. Here's how I think about his overall career. And I'm gonna talk about it a little bit later in the next slide. I don't want to give away too many points, but I did give him an 8.8 out of 10. Y'all go check out my other views and see how I rated the other fighters. This is kind of like a scale that I use on my own, like how good are they talent-wise, the wins and the people that they beat, and where their current legacy and their ranking in the state of boxing is at today when I'm making this video. So I think an 8.8 is fair. Before he lost to Usyk, I probably would have had him splat at a 9 just because I think he was so much higher than the rest of the heavyweights as far as talent. I had him at a 9, but those 2 losses I dropped to an 8.8. Now let me talk about something. Let me talk to the boxing fans and the casual boxing fans. Y'all need to get out a piece of paper. Y'all need to get out the sharpest pencil in your dirty ass crib. And I need you to take some fucking notes on this next slide. Let me say something to the idiots out there. Let me say it slowly. A losing to a legend doesn't mean washed. Okay? Okay, buckaroo? Okay, jabroni? I hope I broke that down as easy as fucking possible. Like I said in the previous slideshow, I almost want to go, let me go back to this bitch. I'm gonna put this bitch back up. He's 34-2-1. His only 2 fucking losses is to a legend who's currently ranked pound for pound #1. Tyson Fury lost these 2 bouts, and people are in the comment section, oh, he's garbage. Oh, he's done. Oh, he's washed. He can't compete. He might as well retire. Nigga, what? So the best boxer today, whoever you want to say, Usyk, and he's undefeated. If I put Usyk in there with Mike Tyson, prime Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson has Usyk hitting the cat daddy, the stanky leg, the cognate Joe, and the cabbage patch, if he has Usyk looking silly in the ring, does that mean Usyk's career is gone because he lost to somebody that cold? Is Errol Spence a Uber driver now since he lost to Terrence Crawford? So y'all need to relax when people lose in boxing. That's what happens when you fight the fucking best, Goofy. You're not gonna win all of them. His only 2 L's are against his possible worst matchups. Now they say he's allegedly 6'9". Regardless, he's a tall motherfucker, but I think he's probably around like the 6'6", 6'7" range. However, it doesn't matter. I think Usyk is one of these, you know, like boxers back then and how boxers are gonna be moving forward. All that 6'7", 6'6" plus height isn't always an advantage. Usyk, you get someone in there like a Moses, who's a prospect coming up. Daniel Dubois, I think he's a little bit on the bigger side. He's like 6'4", but Usyk, prime example, 6'3" heavyweight. You get a heavyweight that's able to work you on the inside, nice footwork, quick head movement, powerful combinations, coming off of the clinch. That's hard to deal with as a taller fighter. Me personally, I'd rather fight someone taller than me than someone shorter than me because they're probably gonna, you know, try and breach my defense and get up on the inside. You don't want that to happen. Next up, to get back on track for Fury, he debuted from 2008 to 2015. Now, nigga, this is not MTV. This is not Zeus Network. I'm not finna get into any athlete's private life. That's none of my fucking business. But he had some shit going on. He stepped away. He retired. Had a crazy comeback 2018 till now. So, as far as a body of work, when his documentary drops, I think it's gonna be a banger. I'ma tune in. And only 36 years old, like I hit that again. I think at worst, he has 2 to 3 fights. Tyson Fury, in his previous bout, he showed he still had good footwork, great movement, slick defense, and enough skills to go toe-to-toe with the pound-for-pound #1 in Alexander Usyk. So even if he's like, I'm getting old and I'm tired of this, he can still have 2 to 3 fun more fights. 2 to 3 more fun fights. God damn, this blunt is working. Back to business. I think he's still got some great fights left in the tank that I have in the next slide for him. I have some good matchups for you. So Tyson Fury management team, if you're tuning in, go ahead, hit my Cash App. Or not, just subscribe and let people know I'm over here cooking on this channel. Let someone know a real nigga done touched down on YouTube. And again, to the clowns out there, nothing is left for Fury. He just lost 2 times in a row. He's done. Shut your bitch ass up. Let's go on to this next slide. I'm gonna show you there's something left for him. How can Tyson turn it around? He's still got the huge matchups left, okay? And skills to be favorites in most of these matchups. Now, the only 2 fighters I think he needs to kind of stay away from You know, there needs to be an Amber Alert if they enter the building. Your spider senses need to tingle if these motherfuckers walk in. Joshua Parker and Alexander Usyk. Let's not dive right back into those bouts with Usyk. And I think Mr. Parker is the one to get it done against Usyk. And I think he could upset you, Tyson Fury, if y'all was to get in there and scrap it up. So I don't like those matchups as of right now. But I got some, as y'all can see at the bottom of the screen, I'm gonna go over. And then next up, a little point form. No more, no more joking and fake retirements. We're tired of that shit. All you boxers, this isn't just for Fury. Nigga, if you're calling it a day, call it a fucking day. All this, he's back, I'm back, return shit, that shit died, okay? We're done with that. We don't care if you're back or not. We just want to see if you're fighting, okay? If you're done, then let's celebrate you while you're done, and we'll review your career truly over here. But we can't do that if you're saying, oh, you got a retirement, or you might think about retiring every other month. UFC fighters do that shit too. It's like, bruh. And again, it's y'all's career, so I know that's a hard decision to make. Who the fuck am I to make the decision for you? But, you know what I'm saying? Tighten the shit up. We're getting kind of annoyed with it. Digressing and moving on to the fighters I think he could pack up. I got Big Baby Miller, okay? I think he'd be able to put on a banger of a fight. He has a fight coming up. I'm not sure if he gets past this challenge. He's fighting a young prospect. I'm gonna put it on the screen here. Not sure if he could get through. But if he does win, I think that puts him on the scene for sure. He's already on the scene, but that puts the division on notice if he gets that W. I think he had a great fight with Andy Ruiz. That's also a good matchup for Tyson Fury. But I'm not sure where Andy Ruiz is at in his boxing career, or if he's going to take a bout. So I just went with Miller, who I felt like should have been the winner in that bout. I think Tyson Fury can KO him in the later rounds. He didn't pop for steroids, and I know in his last fight, they was like, man, this nigga wasn't sweating. He was getting busy. He was packing Andy Ruiz up. He looked like a whole new type of fighter for real. He was a threat. If he was to fight like that again, then I think we got a slugfest coming with Fury, but I think Fury could find the shot on him. Next up, I think the obvious that most people would think of, we need to see Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury before it's all said and done. Anthony Joshua is close to him in age. It's not like he's extremely young, so this fight can happen, and it should be a big payday. I think I'd take Tyson Fury by TKO in the later rounds. I think he can wear down Joshua, and when shit gets rough and when bullets start flying, I think Joshua forgets to duck sometimes and gets clipped. So I have him winning that bout. And lastly, this is kind of a wild card fight. If Fury was able to come over to America. Now they're both working under Riyadh season, so there should be no reason for them to be able to cross paths. But we have, damn, I just forgot this motherfucker's name. I forgot his name, so I'm gonna just put his face. Jared Anderson, okay? Clutch man. We got Jared Anderson, who's trying to redeem himself. He had that tough loss against Martin Bakole, where Bakole almost spinned his head off of his shoulders. He was remixing his head on the fucking, his vertebrae. It was crazy. He spinned his shit. I thought he died. So he had that loss. He had a win after that, and it was kind of a shaky win. I'm not sure if he has a fight announced. He doesn't the last time I checked Boxing Rec when I was recording this. But if he doesn't have a fight, why not? Let's see Fury versus Anderson. I think Anderson, even if he loses this bout, he still has a respectable opponent because everyone respected him for fighting Bakole. So I think if you lose that, it's still a win-win. If you put on a show, we see where your talents are at. And if Jared Anderson does get like a decision, then shit, you know what's up. We got an American superstar. I think that Fury would possibly finish him. I put unanimous decision because I was expecting Anderson to make like leaps in his game. He's still learning, still young. So if Anderson was to improve from what we thought he was, then I think he can, Fury can get a decision over that Anderson. If the Anderson that showed up last time he comes up in there, if he ends up with Fury, he might get fucking put through a table. He might get suplexed through the judge's shit. So those are interesting fights. I tune in for all of these. I wouldn't mind paying to see any of these scraps. I don't see any of these fights that I just listed out being boring bouts. But yeah, I think Fury still has a lot to do in his career. Losing at Usyk isn't the end-all be-all. And you can argue Usyk might lose this upcoming bout against the very, very on-fire Daniel Dubois. I'm going to have a video for that. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to do a review on it. But Other than that, that's all I have for Tyson Fury. I feel like the stutter was bad in this video because my mouth was as dry as desert pussy. But, you know, we gonna come better and stronger each and every upload, okay? Shout out to the last 2 subscribers that I got, man. Y'all are gangster. If y'all are watching this, big love. Other than that, man, y'all stay true. Y'all know what it is. We gonna hit 1,000 for 2026, for real. So, y'all love somebody. Y'all stay safe. The weather's been crazy with where I'm at, so y'all take cover. And yeah, again, stay true. Stay gangster.